Hey everyone, my name is Saurabh, and today in this video, we're going to talk about what is front end and back end. Basically, there is a myth that in when we are doing front end, the people think this is also a kind of back end. When they are writing logic for the components, they think this is called a back end. Okay, like before joining Masai, I was also a kind of person who think that back end is a work that is related to writing the logic behind these components. Like if I want to take something data from this input element, the logic which I'm going to write in JavaScript or any other language like Java. If I'm doing Android development, it's actually a kind of a backend work. But after joining Masai, I got to know about like what is actually a backend one and what is actually a front end. So in this video, we are going to talk about it. Like I'm going to brush the myth that like I'm not just a single person who is thinking about like many of the people people have this kind of confusion like what is back end and what is front end basically. So basically if I talk about in a simple words, the front end are all the things that you design, and if you want to get some data like this, this is on your screen, this is the simple form. Okay, and if I want something from it, like I wanted the data which I input, I will write a simple logic for it. Like I want to take this text from this input element, and whatever I want to do it with that. So this is called front end work. Like I have designed this all the home page, and I am actually taking this data out from it. Like I am actually interacting with basically the website, and I'm getting all of data from there, or doing some action kind of action on the website. These all are related to front end, or simply you can say that all the design and work, like designing work, whatever you can see graphics in this, these all are related to front end basically. Now what is actually back end here? So basically in back end, we are actually uh, writing the uh, logic of what we are going to do with that data basically. Suppose if I talk about this simple login form. Okay, so in front end work, I want that I have a design which have some input elements, which actually takes the data out from it. Like if I type something, I want that email address and password, and I want, when I click on this button, that data should be extracted from the website. Okay, and whatever we are going to do with that data by sending to the server, this is called a backend work. Like I am going to take out that data and going to send to the, like I'm going to send that data to the server. Okay, now whatever the things which is going on the server, and whatever the logic written on there out, and whatever the things that is going to extract from the database and then again come to the client side, this is actually called a backend work basically. Now if I simply talk about let me just pause it. If I simply talk about by just simple pent application, suppose this is your website. Okay, and this is your server. Okay, and this is your database. Okay, database. Now suppose I have two input elements. Okay, this is the one input element and this is the two input element, and I have one button here. Okay, and what I want that if I just write something this input tag will take email, and this input tag will password. Okay, so this is my design. Okay, I have designed this thing. Now I am going to write a logic that if something I am going to write in this input tag and in this password input tag, and this button, on clicking on this button, what is going to happen? Like I am going to just extract this data and this data, and when I click on this button, this data should be extracted from there. Okay, and I will store something in called like object or whatever I want to do with that data. Okay, and so whatever I have written here, okay, this logic and all over for the elements and extracting the data from the user, and whatever the how the user interacted with this button, all of the things are actually front end work. Okay, now, what I'm going to do with that data, like I'm going to send that data here on the server. The server will verify this email and password by communicating with database. Okay, and this database will going to give some response, or maybe whatever it, going to take out that data and give to the server. Now server will check that this information is matching with this or not. Okay, if there this is matching, it will again send this information to the client. Okay, and whatever I want to do here, like if I have a data, I want that something is happen, like I'm going to log in the user. Okay, so whatever the things done after this, okay, these all are backend, like going the sending the data to the server, then again extracting the data from from the database. And all that. This all are backend work. So I hope you got to know about like what is front end and backend now. So thank you for watching this video, and I'm hoping that you have understood it. So thank you everyone.